Hello everyone. Today I'm going to show you my 99 S500 Mercedes S-Class. This one was built in 98 in Germany and was sold in 99 here in the United States. The first owner was in New Jersey and then traveled to Florida, and currently it's here with me in Utah. It's one of those vehicles you either love it or hate it. For many it was the last real S-Class that Mercedes-Benz brought out, and I can see why. It has the quality and the typical old school Mercedes looks to it, which is great. So this one here, it's not perfect. It has some little minor issues, a little bit of rust, not bad. And yeah, let's have a closer look at it so you can see what I mean. The tail lights are not the original ones, the aftermarket ones that the previous owner put on. I think they look good. They don't look too bad. I would prefer to have the original ones, but it's all right. I mean, speaking of the wheels, they are original ones. 16-inch wheels. They look pretty good still. You have the gas cap. There you go. Let's have a walk around. The windows are tinted. First windshield. Original sticker. Which is amazing if you think about it. The vehicle was sold in 99. Now we're 21. So pretty cool. No wind, no cracks, no rocks, no rock chips. It does need a new bumper. The bumper cover has been pulled also by the previous owner, who wasn't very careful with it. You have real glass headlights. No plastic, so they will never fade. Real chrome headlight wipers. When you wash your windshields, the headlight wipers turn on. You don't see that anymore. It has HID taillights, headlights, xenon. No cracks in the dash. All looks good and clean. Have some double pane glass here. All around, all the windows are double paned. Not bulletproof, like I heard some say, but yeah, double pane glass is nice. So you got a nice, quiet cabin, as well as soft closed doors, soft closed trunk. Let's have a look at the trunk. When you push the trunk button right here, there's a little handle that will pop out so you don't make your fingers dirty, which is a nice idea. And there it is. That's the trunk. It's pretty big. I've seen bigger. It's also very deep, but it's not bad. Underneath you find this Mercedes toolkit, which is almost complete and in very good shape still. Another great thing is that Mercedes put a little strap on here so you can keep your cover up and have access to your spare tire, as well as the battery and the jack too. And this is the cover that goes over the battery. I just took it out so I can show you what it looks like. Nice leather and wood in the door panels. Of course, it's all real wood, real leather. Black seats, which have some minor cracks to them. I'm not sure what to do about that yet, but for now they're good enough. Stickers. There's the rear door. This also is the long wheelbase, so you can tell because the door is much longer, which gives you a lot of leg room. Look at that. Let's have a look inside. Rear headrest. You got an ashtray with a cigarette lighter on both sides. As well as some makeup mirrors up here. And if the ignition is on, the lights will come on too. But the ignition is currently off, so there are no lights. There's the interior lights, they're on. What you don't have is a decent cup holder. Look at the cup holders Mercedes put in. That was the 90s. We do have a Mercedes first aid kit, which is really old. There you go. Heated rear seats, which is a nice feature, especially for back then in the 90s. Here we have the engine. It's a 5-liter V8, the M119, which produces about 320 horsepower. I do like the engine. It runs very smooth, lots of power for a vehicle that size. You don't feel like you drive an underpowered vehicle or even an old vehicle. It feels like a new car. I mean, it's just an old-fashioned V8, and in my opinion, one of the best out there. Let's have a look at the headlights. We have the headlights on now in the first position, but it's just the normal xenon or HID headlights that are on. Parking lights on the sides. The turn signal housing. Now we did add the fog lights. As you can tell, the fog lights are non-xenon, so they are a little bit more yellow. I may have to change the bulbs so they look better and match. And the brights as well, so all in one housing, which is pretty cool. Let's have a look at the interior. So let's turn the ignition key and start her up. As you can tell, you can't see any lights that stay on, which is good. Then here we have the stock for the cruise control, which is really easy to use. I really like that. Have a clock. Then our windshield wipers, turn signal, high beams. This side, the door handle, which is real metal. Everything that looks like real metal is real metal in this vehicle here. Seat adjustments, memory seats, electric adjustable headrests, and the bottom cushion is adjustable as well, which is a nice feature to have. Light switch, parking lights, headlights, front fog lights, and your rear fog lights. On the other side, you have two parking lights, one for the passenger side and one for the driver's side. You have the vents. The ones on the driver's side, you control them with this little wheel here. And the two for the middle, and one for the passenger side. A little cubby right here. I'll open that. There you go. Close it. As well as the glove box with a light and a cup holder. Let me unfold that for you. There you go. Which is not really good. I mean, you can maybe put a can in, but it's not a very good cup holder. Speaking of cup holders, there are two more cup holders, and they're right here in the middle armrest. They extend, and there you go. So this is what the interior looks like at night. You got everything is lit up nice. I have one, maybe two bulbs out behind the dash here, but you can't really tell. Those are the lights. That orange light is only on when the fog lights, the rear fog lights on. See, everything else works. Looks good. Seat controls, as well as a light in the glove box. There you go. Interior lights, sunroof. Your radio. And on the other side, you just have some storage, as well as underneath. Sun visor, the mirror, interior lights, as well as the sunroof, all electric. Of course, we have real wood in this vehicle. So the first button is your trunk release. Second one folds in the rear headrests. You can always lock the doors, the hazards. Climate controls, which this vehicle has an activated charcoal filter. Which is nice, it filters out the odors too, so you don't have any bad smells in the vehicle. And a radio cassette, ashtray, cigarette lighter, heated seats, mirror controls, windows. Now we have a standard mode and a winter mode for the automatic transmission. We have an old style Mercedes-Benz steering wheel. It's leather wrapped, horn. Now we got the controls for the steering wheel, and you can control it up and down and in and out, and it's all electric as well. The leather in this vehicle is pretty good, looks decent, same as the wood, so I'm happy about that. Airbags in the doors, side airbags, passenger airbag, as well as the driver's airbag. And of course, our automatic windows do work just fine. Another thing that's very nice is those little pieces between the seats and the middle console. It prevents that your keys or fries or whatever falls down under the seat, so you can't get to it. So that's a great idea. And we have a little bit of a storage here, a little storage net. This was also one of the first vehicles that had electric folding side mirrors. And just like most American vehicles, you activate your parking brake by foot and release it by hand. See that button that says rest? If you push that while your vehicle is parked, the heat or the AC will stay on and your vehicle will stay cool or warm while it's parked. I'm not sure how long, maybe 10 minutes, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes, maybe someone knows, but it's a pretty nice feature. A lot of new cars do not have this. Also, this vehicle comes with ESP, which was brand new, and Mercedes brought it out back in '91. And it has a self-leveling suspension, which is nice, as well as self-leveling headlights. So Mercedes said this was the best vehicle in the world when they came out with it, which I'm not sure it is, but I do think it's pretty close. It's a pretty good vehicle, even for today's standards. You ride in it, you feel like you drive a new model car. It's really amazing how quiet it is and how smooth it rides. Gas mileage is not as great. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.